Welcome back, everyone, to monthly playoffs sponsored by Colt Esports and Missy Jenny. We love
Your
having
team
all you
is
guys
banning.
here attending these matches every single day. Today's match is gonna be brought to you by me, your lead caster Crunchy, and my support Ryan.
Hello
Your
guys,
team is
it
banning.
I know that Saapdragon won the last tournament, so I'm looking forward to this match. And as you can see, the bans are already on their way.
Yup, the teams playing today are not your haters and the one and only Saapdragons. I'm really excited for this one because Saapdragons being the winners of the last
Your
tournament,
team is
I'm pretty
banning.
confident that they'll put up a good show today. What about you, Ryan?
I mean, I am tilted towards the underdogs, you know. So I'm
Yup,
gonna be
yup.
hoping for not your haters.
I mean, not your haters are a very well-rounded squad too. So
Yeah.
because I've seen them in my ranked matches and they play really well. And
Your
guys,
team is
skipping that, we're
picking.
seeing the bans. We can see this Kagura and Nathan being banned out from the side of not your haters. I feel this is more of a
Your
comfort ban
team is
or
picking.
opening picks like Pakiro, which they have picked right off the bat over there for their first pick. Ryan.
Yes, and they've left out pretty good fighters like Xbox still open, and so is Yu Zong. So the meta is pretty open, don't you think, Ranchi?
True, true. I feel that stuff like, the mages being picked
Your
up
team
from
is
Subdragon,
picking.
like I said, Selena and Linux were open and they went right for it. I think Selena is a really good comfort pick for the side of Subdragons. It gives a lot of vision utility and it
Hmm.
can make for a lot of setups. And this, considering that Void is a pretty good Selena player, I think that this was a really good pick for the first round of the draft. And looking back at it, there's stuff like Barat, Valmont, everything like Xborg, like Ryan said, are open. But instead, you can see that not your haters are going
Your
for the
team is
Akai
picking.
and that Uranus instead of that. Ryan, what do you think of this?
I mean, I think that their comfort picks and also Paquitos are meta in their team, and I really like that Selena pick. Being a sim for Selena, I always love to see her gameplay, and looking and what will they choose now?
Your team is
Look
banning.
at that. This is the Kufra coming out from the side of Apex. I am pretty sure this is going to be a good game. I mean, Apex wouldn't be going for that Kufra if he intended to, mess around. So Kufra coming in, gonna be a strong CC pick, gonna be giving a lot of engaged utility to the side of Subdragons, and the second round
Your
of bans
team is
already
banning.
Hayabusa is out for the side of both teams because Subdragon has decided that they do not want this menace of a ninja to be plaguing the jungle because Hayabusa revamped. Really, he's not a great offlaner, but his jungling capability
Your
just
team
on
is
top.
picking.
Lancelot ban coming in, Satska's both sides just lag that jungler, so they both just banned those out. Lancelot and Hayabusa, both revamps, both really great junglers in the current meta. Ryan.
For sure, I think they were really must bans, and being a Hayabusa main, I would have loved to see him play, but also it's a good ban. Being
True,
honest.
true. There's the Yu
Your
Zhang
team
being
is
locked in by the
picking.
side of Saapdragons. They have two offlaners. You can see that Linux and that Yu Zhang right there. So the jungler is still up in the air for both teams. And now, considering that it's not your haters' side for the pick, I see stuff like Roger. I also see that Bharat's still open. Bharat jungle is pretty strong in this current patch. Tank
Yeah.
junglers, they deal a lot of damage to the jungle, especially after that percentage HP buff. So we'll see. Granger seems to be being hovered over, and they lock it right in
Your
with that
team is picking.
Nana. This is
Man.
quite a surprise for the mage. They've gone for a Nana, and the side of Snapdragon seems to be hovering over this Hanabi and Moskov. But I don't think they'll pick it up, will they, Ryan?
Yeah, I don't think so too because they've got pretty strong side laners which could really dominate the lane like Paquito and Uranus. So don't really think so. I just think it's joking around and oh
Yep, but they lock in the Claude. I feel the Claude is a good pick, but I mean, if they had locked in that Hanabi and Moscow, it would have been deadly for them. Of course,
Mm,
Claude has been nerfed a bit in this patch. Max stack Claude just doesn't hit as hard anymore because of though that stack nerf. And Marksman Jungle is not as great anymore, but both sides have still gone for it. So we'll see. I guess they're just picking comfortable picks for themselves, aren't they,
yes,
Ryan?
yes. I think it's gonna be Lunox against Paquito because I have played Paquito and playing against a Lunox is pretty difficult, to be honest. What do you think, Ranchi?
I mean, what I think is these skins look really flashy on the screen, and those titles as well.
They do, Crunchy, indeed.
Welcome to Mobile
Anyways,
Legends.
guys, we're in the land of dawn. Looking at the draft, you
5
guys go
seconds till
ahead
the enemy
and
reaches the
vote in the live
battlefield.
chat which
Smash them.
team do you think will be on top today. Is it
Ultras
not your
deployed.
haters on the blue side, or is it Saapdragon on the right side? Let's get right into the match. We can see that Akai is right in that mid bush river. Both Kofra and Akai, I guess, know that they're in the bush. You can see that tension being built up on the side of the mid lane. Look at that, the Kufra going in for the Tyrant's Revenge, but he doesn't exactly get much damage in. There we see Thessalia facing the trap. Nana's falling really low right now. She could be risking this engage right now. She missed one minion, so she is a bit low on that farm. She didn't exactly hit her level 2 over there. Both of them contesting the lethal Wanderer on the side of the middle lane. You can see Claude is still on his jungle. He's not yet hit his level 2. But there we see the pause being taken by the side of Saapdragons. Ryan, what do you think of the
Uh,
game so far?
it's been pretty normal. I think it was the time for Litho to capture the Litho, and I think there was gonna be a team fight, but then the pause came. So also, what I liked was Akai going into the Selena's traps early, so to clear out all the traps so that they wouldn't get vision or damage over those when they'd come for that litho steal or whatever.
Yep, that's true, but I also do feel that he should have played it a bit more safe. I mean, they do have that Selena and Kufra. Any engage upon him would have spelled his doom instantly. Akai isn't exactly the most tankiest hero in the game because he was at some point of time, but he did receive a lot of defense nerfs. He's pretty squishy in the early game, especially. So yeah, I mean, it was a risky decision, but I guess it paid off because they did lose. The side of Snapdragons did lose a lot more vision than they would have if the Selena trap had stayed there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And the uh, early damage on Nana was pretty strong, I think, because if Akai was not focusing on taking out those traps, he'd be supporting Nana, and Nana has already taken so much damage.
That's true, but like Nana taking damage, I guess, is because Selena and Kufra, both of them they do have amazing earlys. They Kufra going for this engages and Selena getting that damage in, but you have to respect these side lanes as well. They're
Yeah,
playing their matchup pretty evenly, not letting anybody rotate to the lane. And before the pause lifts, you can already see on the side of the bot lane, you can see this Granger and Akai going for that gank over there. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see action in 3, 2, 1, and you can already see that they are in the bot side. They seem to be looking forward to make some pressure, but Kufra's already sided them over there. Now I'm thinking that Granger might want to rotate onto the other lane. Bot side, look at that, the Kufra jumping into the Tyrant's Revenge. Lunox getting in a bit of damage, but it's not really enough. Uranus does have that insane sustain, and Lunox low on that mana over there, so she's supposed to take this recall. And meanwhile, you can see that the Granger is going for his blue. What do you think about the top matchup though, Ryan? Oh.
I see.
Oh
I
no,
think
oh no,
Paquito,
look at that mid lane. That stun landed by the Selena almost got the Akai, but he's safe for now, I guess. Oh no, he's the jungler. Also got a good dishing out. Look, I really gotta respect this Selena coming out from point. It's just hitting a lot of stuns, hitting that damage, and just making it a hard game to play for not your haters. But by all means, do continue, Ryan.
yeah, I love how Selena's poking and dealing this damage, and also as you can see, Yuzong's dominating his lane.
Yup, he is, which is quite surprising considering that he's up against a Paquito. But he's really playing this lane out well, isn't he? Anti-mage. Just amazing offlaner.
Yeah, for sure. Also, Granger did try to help Paquito.
No, but you can see in the mid team fight a bit of engagement over there. Selena landing that stun over, but it's not really enough to get that secure kill. But we can see that top side is totally dominated by Yu Zhong. So it's going to be hard for the side of Norio Haters to contest this turtle. They don't really have any vision. They don't really have the lane advantage that Pakito should have been building. Look at that. Claude going straight for it. While the side of Norio Haters, the side of the Granger, the Pakito, they're not really looking to contest that much. And it's a
Red
pretty
team
wise
has slain the
decision.
turtle.
Turtle secured by the side of Saapdragon, but there's no losses yet for either side because Norio Haters knows their matchups and they're playing it pretty safe. You can see the Lunox on the bot side did manage to cut that wave a bit, but Uranus is showing that resistance, Ryan.
Yeah, I think it was the correct decision not to contest that turtle because Yuzong still had his ultimate, and we can see Kufra and
First
Oh
blood.
no, we can see that the first blood is landed onto the Granger by the Skufra and Selena. Their combo is just insane. Look, meanwhile, we can see this Pakiro dropping this Luzong to
Red
really low
team
HP.
hero has
Coming
been
in
slain.
to secure that kill at the mid lane. Look at that reverse sweep, man, Ryan. Totally losing the lane at the start, but the Pakito coming in clutch in the mid game. Selena going for that stun, landing it on the Uranus. He's a bit of trouble, but the consecration coming in, saving him from death. Akai going in with the Hurricane Dash, but Kufra managing to land that knockup to stop it. Nana coming in with the ultimate, managing to get this Kufra. Molina's transform coming in. Kufra being secured by the side of Not Your Haters. Look at that, though they're still pressuring this Granger away from his jungle. Retribution coming in from his side. He's not going to be able to get his buffs that well if they manage to invade Uranus, meanwhile just zoning out the Selena. Ryan, back to you.
uh, I love how Selena's landing most of her stuns. It's so good, and also Claude's helping out Yuzong.
Yup, he definitely is the this because this matchup between Pakito and Yuzhong is really stable until Pakito just goes all in. Then it's just and for the Yuzhong, look at that, he's going into that insane amount of damage. Yuzhong brought to his knees in an instant. But then the top lane, he really needs to respect this Pakito. He could just dive in, get that kill right away. Meanwhile, on the bot side, there's a lot of action going in. The stun landed in by Selena. Abyssal Arrow coming in, but the Times Event misses. But this Uranus really just very tanky. Lot of damage coming in from Lunox, but instead it's the side of Saapdragons that takes more damage on this engage. There's low HP on Selena, so she'll have to take this recall. I guess this is a risky turtle fight to take, so Claude will be backing off right away to get his blue buff. Back to you, Ryan.
Also, Lunox had to recall because her mana was low, and I think that is why Claude backed from that turtle, and they may be losing this turtle.
They might, but you can see that the Kufra's going right in. Uranus taking a bit of damage. Nana misses her ultimate, but you still have this Pakito going right into the backlines and getting this damage in. Turtle has been secured by this Granger. Pakito getting that insane damage in. Claude getting killed right away in the backline. Pakito, such a great hero, isn't it, Ryan?
Uh, as Yuzong stole the turret, Pakito was rotating, and Yuzong took advantage of that, and he stole the turret. So that is an advantage for Saapdragons now.
True, true. Also, you will have to see this team fight in the bot lane. Nana getting in that insane CC. Uranus driving in. He knows his HP is replenishable, so he's going for these risky plays. Kufra forced to recall, really low HP. Meanwhile, even Lunox is going to take this recall since she needs to win this lane. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be smooth sailing for the side of Subdragon if they end up losing any one of the lanes, because you can see that Pakiro is really well farmed right now. Though he's lost his lane, he knows that he's got the turret damage. He's got those stats in, so he's gonna be contesting a lot of team fights for the side of Norio Haters. Back to you, Ryan. Look at that, though. In the bot lane, Uranus being fragged away. Again, back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say. That Selena stunned Uranus and secured the kill. That was really good. Also, I think Uranus hasn't been able to provide that much damage, and Saapdragon has been taking advantage of that.
That's true because you can see the bot lane conceal mass used by Akai, but he's trying his best to save this turret from the but that Chaos Assault with that Hurricane Dance with Flicker coming in, but he's taken down because Lunox has her own Flicker with their Granger. Going for this Lunox straight away, Consecration coming in, but it's not enough to save this Uranus. He's got 4 people on him. Gets taken down. Time's Revenge coming in from the Kufra, manages to land on this Granger, and he's taken right down by the Selena, who does land that damage in for that killing blow. Mid lane turret meanwhile being taken up from the side of Not Your Haters. They are defending pretty well, and they're trading, not defending, more like trading pretty well. They, whenever they the side of Saapdragons take the turtle, they take a turret, and whenever they go for a team fight, they go for the turret as well. But meanwhile, you can see this Akai going missing gate, manages to get him killed from the side of this Lunox. Selena dropping insanely low, but she gets away at the nick of time. Turtle being contested. Not really, because Not Your Haters is pretty behind right now. Back to you,
Red
Ryan.
team has slain the
Yeah,
turtle.
that was a really good time for Saapdragon to win a team fight, and
Look
they
at that, the
secured-
blazing duet coming in from the side of this Claude. Manages to get this Nana by diving into the back line. He goes back with the BMI, and it's a 1-0 trade for the side of Saapdragon with the mid turret being pushed upon. Paquito is there, and the guy going in with the Hurricane Dance managed to pin this Yuzhong to the wall. Paquito trying to get in some damage. A Petrify combo from Yuzhong coming in, getting them fragged right off. The Kufra going in with that insane Current Rage and Flicker, and it's the lights out for this Granger. GG.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Uranus tried to steal the turret, and I think he did, and he secured the turret.
Monster kill.
Okay, Ryan, I'm gonna have to ask you to take over for a few minutes, would you?
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best, Twenty. So Nana killed, and that was a really good ultimate from Lunox, and jump from Kufra. Wow, Kufra tried to engage a fight and missed the fight, and also I've been seeing. Wow, such a good stun by Selena. Kills the Hyper. Wow, such a good trade. Also, Paquito dies. And Nana trying her best. But yes, they almost killed that Lunox. But the health and the light mode saved her. And Claude now securing the red buff. And Uranus and Nana trying to save that tower. Nana gets stuck in. Ooh, that was a try. That was a really good try. And that mid turret is gonna be gone. I think. No, I think saved by that Granger's ultimate. Selena tries. Stun misses, but it's fine. She has been hitting most of her stuns. Kufra trying to engage a fight, trying to initiate a fight. Also, I've been noticing Akai missing a lot of his first kills. He goes in with the Hurricane, cancels it
Hey,
because
Ryan.
it was a wrong move.
Blue team hero
Yeah, hi,
has
Seb.
been
You there?
slain.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's me, Shen. All right. So
Yeah.
the thing is, like, it looks like it's pretty much bad for not your haters, but like in the start of the match, they were able to, like, they were not trying to engage, although they were like there were a little bit of engages up and down, but somehow they were able to manage. But for now, from the mid game, I don't know like what spiked or whatnot, but the engages coming up from Saapdragons, they were really like getting through.
Yeah,
They were getting
I
the
think
hits right. So that
The-
also makes sure like the game can be changed from the mid game itself.
Yes, it certainly can. I think how Kufra initiated the fights really resulted in how big an advantage Saapdragon has now.
Oh, well, you can already see like the engages coming up from him. As soon as he starts engaging, the entire team just rushes over to them and gets all the engages. But can you tell me what's happening right now?
It's a team fight winning, but it's a Saapdragons winning the team fight, and they are pushing really well. That bot tower is gonna be gone now, If
Mm.
they try to defend
Blue
it,
team turret has
not your
been
haters, if they
destroyed.
try to defend it, they may lose in a team fight. It is gone now, so doesn't matter.
Red team has
Mm-hmm.
slain the
Also, I
Lord.
see Uranus trying to clear the top lane.
As
If
much
he
as
doesn't,
possible, but he might be in trouble if he does because the entire
yes,
team might go for it.
yes, it might be a wipe down.
Oh
But
well, yeah,
not your haters are holding on. They aren't really initiating, just defending, which I think
yeah,
is
they're
the
just.
right. Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do right now. Take this to
Hmm.
late
Blue team
game,
hero
then it be
has
back
been
better.
slain.
Yeah, well, the initiations from the tank as well as the Selena, they are just getting the right spot to them. Each time they do, deal try to deal damage to the opponents, they are on the spot. And looks like the Lord is just going to be going down
Killing
easily.
spree. Blue
Yeah,
team base turret has
I
been
think
destroyed.
they initiated a really
Blue
good
team
fight, and
base
it
turret
is
has
good
been
game.
destroyed.
Saapdragon wins this game, pretty dominated pretty well after the mid game. What do you think, Sim?
Victory!
The way I look at it, like, the initiations coming up from that Kufra were really amazing. And at the same time, because of the mid-game skirmish that happened, because of that, Selena's damage is also enhanced. And there's Lunox and Selena at the same time. So, the burst coming up from them, those two mages are super amazing.
Yes. Anyways, good game, well played by both the teams,
Hmm.
and we'll be heading out. This was the first game of the first match of which was of Not Your Haters versus Saab Dragons,
Dragons.
and we'll be heading in.
We'll be there for you guys, waiting for the next game. The first match has been won by Saapdragons. Wait for the second game, and we will be right there. presenting multi-playoff season 2. We are in the
Your
semifinals,
team is
and
banning.
we are back with a new and interesting match of yours. Well, it's the second match, but yeah, it's also interesting. So yeah, I just went ahead and said that. Well, today we have someone special. We have Bolty with. I have Bolty with me. Yo, Bolty, what's up?
How's it going, people? Good to be back as always.
Where have you been? It's been a while, you know.
Your
We
team
missed you.
is banning.
Yeah, had some, technical issues going on here and there, so I had to take a day off or something like that.
Technical
All right,
issues.
I don't know what am I
Your
saying. All right,
team
or
is banning.
let's just do this.
Well, I feel like you have been busy, so yeah, things just happen. And well, so did you get the KOL?
Yeah, I did get it. Thanks
Your
to
team is
my,
picking.
my
Your
friends, let's say.
your cheer friends, not your supporters or followers.
Yeah, supporters. Let's just say supporters.
Oh, okay. You got a community called TIL.
Your team is
Cool
picking.
community. Big shout out if you guys are watching. Hey, how's it going?
So you're inviting a community right today, huh? Well, who knows? So who knows? Like, they might be hiding inside the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Anyways, like, we already are in the draft, and we haven't said anything about it.
And yeah. Selena, Paquito, and Phobia's band. All right, interesting.
Interesting. How would you say there's a guy with bonking everyone, Paquito who can always knock you back, and then there's Selena. That's they just banned it for Void.
Eternal
We already-
stuns, right?
The eternal stuns from
Your
Void.
team is
We
banned.
can't say the eternal stuns from Selena anymore because is the person who is playing his Void.
Ye-
Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are here, just go ahead and share the stream because we guys are low on viewers.
Go do it, guys.
Yeah, do it. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, maybe your
Your
grandma.
team is banning.
Oh, is it raining over there?
Nope. The weather's fine.
Your
Oh, really?
team is picking.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
There has been a lot of noises coming from my side, so I just fixing it. You might people might not notice, but yeah, I know. So then there's there's a lot of picks coming up because they are actually cutting out the heroes for Void. Firstly, they cut out this Selena. Then they get this Kagura so that he cannot pick Kagura anymore.
Hate strategizing on the professional picks for Void. This is kind of a good strategy, to be honest. Like, never give like a professional his main hero in tournaments because you know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah. Then there is also like anti-mage is on Khalid. When when he takes Khalid, he's like unstoppable. If I remember correctly, last time when he picked Khalid, he was like 20 kills at a time.
No, that's insane.
Oh God! So everyone is like Allahu Akbar Shinchan.
Allahu Akbar.
We don't do that here, guys. I'm sorry. I don't do that here.
We're sorry.
Well, anyways, is this fun to always be here? And you guys. Well, is that an Alucard pick?
It could be. There
Well,
we go.
you can see, you can already see like there is a hidden bush Moscow. Do you think like they are trying something new this time?
I'm feeling like they're doing that side Moscow because Moscow nowadays is pretty monstrous when he got the farm going on.
Bro,
I guess they're
he's
gonna let
monster.
they're gonna let Moscow farm while protecting him at the same time in the late game after he hits his second skill. His stun. I don't know. Is that first or second? I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
he
actually
deals
second
a
one.
lot of freaking damage.
Yeah, the first one is like for movement speed, but like sorry, not
Uh-huh.
movement speed. This the attack speed.
Stun?
That's
Oh, wait,
attack
wait.
speed. That's our first skill. Yeah,
I'm
the
sure you
second
guys
one.
gonna be playing.
You should start playing some Moscow as well. Okay,
Hey,
guys,
I'll be
we are back in the land of dawn, and we can see Saapdragons going in from the left side and from your right side and the right hand side. You can see not your hitters.
All right, so far so good. I guess they're gonna be doing the laning phases. Akai is gonna check the bushes.
Look at the Apex. Look at the Apex. What is it doing? He is not. He doesn't even care. He just wants to go ahead and check out the buffs and stuff. Look, he just went for the blue one. Okay, he just checked the tried to check the blue one, and he was like, "Yeah, no one is taking it." But at the same time, in the bot lane, we can see Joy doing something or enjoying.
He's
the game.
delaying the farm kind of ish, but I don't know.
Yeah, he will get it anyway. He will get it anyway. Yeah, look, he got
Look
it.
at that! Oh,
Well, I thought he got him. I thought he got it, but no. Oh God! So I think.
oh, there we
that was
go.
a
First
sacrifice.
here by Void.
Well, that was a sacrifice coming up from his side. Like he just sacrificed for the but it doesn't work out the way you wanted. Oh God, no. So Moscow just threw away that X Spark. He's just trying to poke him out so that later on they can take him down in the early phase and he doesn't becomes monstrous anymore.
True.
Yeah.
Or wait, is Akai gonna invade the jungle as well? Because he's close, but I think he's gonna.
He's actually he's just trying to give them vision as much as possible. You can already see that.
Hmm? But Void is kind of low. I think she should recall or maybe spam her second skill for the heals. But Kagura can burst him down really easy, so Void's gonna keep the distance.
Look at the bot lane. Look at the bot lane.
Bot lane. What is going on here?
Oh, look at that Akai. He's just there to give them vision, and also they were trying to gank this Moscow, but he cleared the lane as soon as possible and get back as soon as. But in the top lane, there's a fight going on. They were able to take out the Yuzhong. Cupcake is up on Yuzhong, and they were able to take him out. But in the look at the middle lane, I feel like the way it's going on, like Khalid and Ling, the way they rotated and also got the Yuzhong inside the tower and also went back, that was like really, that's the thing that you do in the early phase. Try to take out the kills as much as possible in the start, and later on become monstrous.
Absolutely. For now, the turtle is up, and I don't know if they're gonna be contesting it for now because their cards like farming and gonna get the red buff and stuff like that.
Look, it's another engage. Oh, Cupcake was just going down once again. The engage coming up from Apex was so sudden. Like, they invade opponent as soon as possible. They don't give time to them. Like, the way he came in, like, the fight was going on and he came in, actually, that was, like, scary. Oh, yeah, wait. Very scary. Sprinter is just trying to get this his farm delayed as much as possible. He's just like a throw guy for now. Although he got... Oh no! Will it go down? Oh no! Akai is giving him ultimate. Yeah, no, they have to do something because there are 4 people right there. Oh God! No! Well, it looks bad for them. Oh no! Sparda is just going to go down. Then Yuzhong is also late in using his ultimate. Usually what happens is like when the team fight starts, or you are the one Yuzhong who is the one who's starting the team fight. But for now, he was late, and also like he got stunned again. Those stuns coming up from Apex were like really, really awesome. Like each time he was able to get them right.
Absolutely. For now, I think Hay are on a pressure again because like 2k gold difference. I don't think that's much for now, but we'll see what's going on.
I don't understand. Like Sprinter is like chilling out the entire game for no reason. Like he's just on the opponent for no reason, and then actually he should be there with the mage and enjoying the. Oh God, no! That's not what they do. He just like Yuzhong just went down one more time. Whoa, Moscow's ultimate just getting this Kagura right there. Oh, no. Looks bad for Kagura. Will she go down? Yep, of course it is. She will. Just two jungler and as well as the gold laner were there, and they were able to take down this Kagura. Wow, just wow. Look at that. That's another kill coming up from them. And it's none other than Zester who will go down.
Like I said, the... Saapdragons.
Once again, a good engage coming up from Apex. Do you have any thoughts on this one?
Moskov, yeah, he was pretty well defended, and Sprinter's gonna go in. He's gonna try to go up. He's gonna use his ultimate. Toss
No,
him,
no,
but
no,
I
no.
don't think he can do it. He could go down as well, but ooh,
That flicker.
he missed the ultimate as well.
Yeah, well, he just went to the, he just went, oh, that recall. And never mind. In the top lane, you can already see Ling is going in, but he doesn't even need to go in because the one playing Khalid is anti-mage and he knows what he has to do.
Ooh, Alucard getting pinned down, but he's gonna get taken out. Really, Splinter going in again solo. Okay, he might be able. No, he's not. Khalid got his second skill, which is a pretty good heal.
Yeah, well, it's more like, they are, they are taking them one by one, not in a like team fight. Even if it's not a team fight, they're actually able to take them down one by one.
It's more like a gank every single time, coming from a sad dragon here.
Yeah, it's more like they are experiencing their heroes so much, like they practice so much, like they know what they are doing.
Global, right?
Yeah, well, it's not about just globals. Like they don't really push that much. I don't know if they do, but yeah, at the end of the day, they are always able to outsmart people in the tournaments as much as possible.
With their team synergy as well. Like they really got a good synergy going on.
But the picks from the Not Your Haters, I don't understand why did they pick an Alucard while knowing that there will be a Lunox and while knowing that there is an Akai.
Ooh, fight's gonna broke out? No.
Oh, by the way, what if like Saapdragons just gives up for the third match?
Oh, that could also be possible. Oh, Kelly with the godlike.
Well, I told you.
Is really insane.
I already told you. Like, if it's we're talking about anti-mage playing this Khalid, you got the
They're
legendary.
going for the turret dive.
Well, it doesn't even matter anymore.
Of 8 feeder.
Like, well, it depends. Like, oh no. Well, if they will. Oh wow, that was
Nice
legend
from
ultimate.
Luna.
Yeah, but well, Linux is Linux. What do you say? she was just waiting for him to get out and use his ultimate as soon as possible.
That timing was perfect. I wouldn't be able to do that if I were that. Yeah.
You'll get it. You just have to practice. That's it. Just baiting them out and you not using your skills. I like the way they plan their tournament. Like in the tournament, the way they play, they be like taking the small fights and trying to win them off.
Yeah, look at that top lane as well. Oh, Mortelli gonna be
But
taken out
in
again.
the bot lane, looks like Harden Bush is farmed, and yeah, like even though Xpark is doing a lot of time. Oh my God! I thought he was able to get this Moscow.
See, look at the confidence of Sadra, and they don't even care. They don't even care to take the turtle anymore or the objectives. They're just going in for the kills.
Well, sometimes it happens. Like the goal lead. When you are able to maintain some goal lead, and your composition is really right, you just know what you have to do. No. It's a Kagura pin. It's a Kagura pin at the same time.
Be a double
you can already
kill
see
for
Ling.
Actually, it could be a triple kill, but yeah, he's gonna back down because that's a law.
It's Maniac or Savage.
Oh, Moskov gonna go down. Look at that.
Yeah, well, this time he was able to do his job correctly. So yeah, Moscow
stun,
was able.
but
No, not
maybe
possible.
enough.
The damage coming upon him was insane. So yeah, he cannot just fight against those bursts without a tank.
Oh, look at that. Splinter gonna go in with another ultimate from Lunox again. Yeah, he's gonna be taken down because the damage.
Yeah, like the magical damage. He doesn't have any magic items, although apart from the boots. Even the boots are not for magic damage yet.
Yeah,
So-
just for mana.
It's not for mana. It's for warrior boots, which is for physical defenses.
Oh, I was looking at Lunox at the same time. So my bad, guys. My bad.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like your supporters are here. Bolt Hill, speak
Hello,
louder.
Hello, guys. Like, is
They're
my,
saying like you have to speak
voice low
louder.
or something? Voice low or something? Hello, guys,
Oh,
can you hear me
looks
now?
like it. Oh my god, look, Will Sprinter, look at this! No! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's a triple ultimate coming up on Sprinter. Oh, well, I feel like,
Blue team
Sprinter is
turret has
actually
been
way
destroyed.
out of the towers. Well,
He's just engaging to whoever he sees at this point.
that's a fight coming up wherever they can. But, well, even the Link is not even caring of what's going on. He just wants up one and buff. Well, I feel like it's just,
Blue team
oh, I
has
thought like
slain
maybe
the
they will
Lord.
just enjoy the game or, try to poke them out, but they're actually not doing that. They're actually respecting their opponents and they're trying to, take the Lord as soon as possible and end the match so that they can proceed to something else. Whoa! So Cupcake just started his ultimate so that he can get out of here. That gank, you saw that gank, right? There were 3 people right there, and they could have taken him out
Red
easily.
team turret has been destroyed.
Oh, look at
Red
Anti-Mage
team
with that
hero has
beautiful
been
ult.
slain.
Yeah,
Yeah, that Alucard.
Take down
I
Zester.
don't know.
Take down Zester. The damage coming up from Moscow right now is like really, really a lot.
Alright,
Yeah.
they're down and bot.
Yeah, I think they will be start forcing these team fights as they look just what I said. They started to go for the kills as much as possible. There's Iron Bush inside the inhibitor towers. Well, the mid tower has been taken down. Oh no. That looks really bad for them. Although there is a chance of comeback if they are able to wipe them out.
That is possible, but they have to take out this Lord. And the Lunox damage is a little bit too over the top. So yeah, this could be a wrap. Yeah, this could be a wrap.
That's a wrap from their side. But
Oh yeah, there we go. GG.
there you go. So the first match of the day has been won by Saapdragons. That is the semi-final coming up, and yeah, there's also an interesting match coming up next year. That's HP4B versus Rayuga Esports. So so for now we can also like talk about the stuff that went inside the game. Fights that were taken were like legit not one-sided. They were always like going up and down. But yeah, at the same time, those fights were like little bit like in the top lane, Khalid was dominating. In the mid lane, the Lunox was dominating. In the bot lane, Moscow, he was not able to dominate. But yeah, at the same time, the ganks coming up from Apex, on Akai as well as him, they were taking the ganks on Xpark as much as possible. So you see, like what happened when the match was like they were picking the opponents as much as possible, and yeah, they were trying to dominate with their heroes rather than waiting for their team.
Absolutely, and hate. Yeah, like you said, the Alucard pick not really a good pick right now because they have a lot of Saapdragon have a lot of like CCs going on. We got Moskov, like literally 3 of the heroes got CC, which is really bad for Alucard.
Yeah, and he cannot get out in time. Whatever they do, they might have a hard time getting out. Even if they initiate a team fight, Alucard, like if he gets in, there's an Akai who will stun him. There's a Khalid who will stun him. Yeah, and if they try something on Lunox, she will just be using her, the yellow ultimate. I don't remember.
And burst him down with the second.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, we will be here waiting for the next match, and yeah, just stay there, and yeah, don't go anywhere because we will be back in just 10 minutes, and we'll start the second game as soon as possible. There's also another game coming in, which is really interesting because there is Rayuga Esports, and of course, HP4B, which were never so seen before, but who knows? Like they might be the rising star this season. Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
क्या बोलते public, it's your boy straight from the mountains, Godsmack, and welcome to the final semi-finals for tonight. This is the match between hosts before bros on the left-hand side, the blue team, and the Rayuga Esports on the right-hand side, the red team. Co-casting with me
Your
tonight
team
is
is
none other than the
banning.
very talented and your guys' favorite co-caster, Scared yet? Scared yet? Go ahead, please. Brief us
How
about the
can
ban.
you say?
Your
How
team
can you
is
say I'm the
picking.
favorite when you forgot my name for 1 second?
No, I was just giving a dramatic pause over there. It was that I forgot your name.
All right. That dramatic pause seemed like you actually forgot my name,
Your
but
team
let's not
is
forget to
picking.
talk about the draft. As we can see, there's a 4vs Hayabusa banned out straight away, combined with the Lunax and Kakito. Meant Xbox was open, Mathilda is open, Barats was secured first by Team Host before Bros, which was answered by the Xbox. So they're gonna pick that bog to brick wall the Barats.
Your team is picking.
Yes, they also logged in that Yu Zhong over there, and I believe that Yu Zhong is one of the best side laners at this point of time. Those rotations coming in with his dragon form, and be it as early game aggressive, like early game aggression coming from the Yu Zhong with his passive. So I believe he is a really good side laner. Come on, Scary, don't laugh on me. Happens.
That tongue twister, I enjoyed that. Alright, I actually agree with you on all those points. Yuzhong, it's actually termed as the meta breaking
is picking.
hero because you can just pick that hero on the side lanes and he will be the first to rotate towards the objectives. We know how insane he is. One perfect combination and down goes your squishy.
Your
Now,
team is
there's gonna be the
banning.
Vendetta as well as the Matilda logged in by host before Bros. Changa being picked in by Rayuga Esports. So most probably Real is gonna be on that Changa
Your team
onto that
is banning.
mid lane. They need their tank and their jungler. I might see a possible Lancelot jungler coming in from Silverhawk. What do you think?
Yes, but they also have
Your
that Gusion
team is
open.
picking.
Gusion as a jungler I don't favor much, but let's see. And they also have that tank. So the Kufra has been banned. I think that is a respect ban coming in from the side of Hold Before Bros. Let's see. Would it be a Jawhead? What do you think?
I
Okay,
don't
it
think so. A
seems they are.
Jawhead, maybe a Kufra, but it was actually a ban. It was banned out, so that's a respect ban coming in from Host before Bros. Jawhead might be possible. Tikril, I don't think so. Would be very good in this scenario.
Your team is
Yup, and
picking.
my predictions were right over there. Blurryface going in with that Jawhead, and I have seen him playing Jawhead quite a few times. And just based on that Vendetta and Matilda lineup, I think Jawhead can be a really good counter because Matilda has a fairly good early game aggression, so does Jawhead, and definitely he can turn the tides
Your
for his
team
game.
is
Meanwhile,
picking.
Harley and Alice has been picked on the side of Host Before Bros. And have you seen Host Before Bros plays that Alice before? Scared?
Yes, I surely have seen that Alice being picked by Host before Bros, and that's just decimating the enemy backlines.
I would agree with that 100%. And I think Rayuga Esports just need to end this game fairly early because once it reaches that 12-minute or 14-minute mark, that Alice will be unkillable and she might give a lot of trouble to Rayuga Esports. Just based on the lineup, who do you think Scared might take this game home?
Oh man, that Silverhawk is playing on too. How can I select anyone else? That's just one of my favorite players. But then again, just based on the draft, that Barats into the jungle combined with the mobility of Mathilda Alice on that side lane. Meanwhile, Harley for that mid support. I've got them. They've got a decent early to mid game composition. They'll be extremely strong in the mid game, and for the scaling, they've got Alice and Benedetta. I'm gonna go with Team Host before Bros in this match.
Yes, I would definitely place my bets on Host before Bros as well because Rayuga is my personally one of the favorite teams. But just based on the lineup, I know that Alice can be a lot of trouble for the side of Rayuga. Let's just wait how this game unfolds. Meanwhile, jumping into the land of Dawn, guys. On the left hand side, the blue team, we have the Host before Bros, and on the right, we have the Rayuga. Show some love to both of the teams. Do not forget to like the screen and sub to the channel would be appreciated as well. Scared yet?
Yes, guys.
Just
You know I'm gonna mention it. I will mention it. Yes, guys, the title of our stream today is Scream. So please like the stream and subscribe to our channel. We need your support so that we can keep on bringing you these amazing matches. Follow FS Portal on Facebook as well, guys. They are the sponsors of our tournament and the supporters is Missy Jenny. Now Benedetta actually finished off Chow in that tournament without any support coming in from her team. 1-0 trade Benedetta against that show. We might see the retaliation from Silverhawks now.
Surely, I think Silverhawk got a bit overconfident and he dived in. But meanwhile, on the bot side, Yuzhong diving inside and securing a kill. He got the collateral for his buddy.
Absolutely, they traded it off. Now Vendetta in the top side being aggressive against the bot. He's gonna play it safe, but look at the mid lane. Matilda very low, will not be finished by the Chango Real, almost securing that kill. Now Harley against the Chango. Chango will flicker out of that situation. Injector on the Benedetta, she went in way too deep. Gets in the eye for an eye for the damage. Cancellation will survive. My goodness, so much aggression from both these teams. A quick rotation coming from Benedetta.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with that. Who's before bros at this point of time, they seem to be having a okay. Alice securing a kill over there on the bot side. And as I was saying, who's before bros have that mobility that I think Rayuga lacks, because Vendetta and Harley are very good at rotations, and so is Matilda. Matilda trying to dive inside, giving a lot of trouble to the Change, and meanwhile the turtle has been started over there by the Barats.
Absolutely. Now Vendetta though top lane taking on 3 people right now. Silverhawk does not have the black way of the dragon right now. Vendetta goes in for the electro final blow. Went in way too deep to finish off the Xbox. Will be finished off instead. While in the bottom side, Real will be picked off near the turtle. Yuzhong goes in for the black dragon form. He wants to prevent Alice from taking in that blue buff. That's going to be time to retreat for Alice and Matilda. In the top side, they took down full gold of the tower. Will take that off. So they did trade the gold lost from the turtle with the top lane tower.
Yes, absolutely, and good strategy coming in from Silverhawk over there, trading the tower for that turtle. Meanwhile, I would definitely appreciate the rotation coming in. And that okay, Jawhead will manage to survive. I thought he wouldn't be able to survive. That dive coming in from Harley was great over there.
Yes, absolutely. But then again, since the Genius Font has been nerfed a little bit. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Silverhawk getting the shutdown on Benedetta in the top side.
Yes, apparently the tides have changed over here, and Silverhawk showing why he was man of the tournament in the previous season.
Absolutely. Now back to your question that you asked about the Harley and Jawhead. The Genius Font has been nerfed, plus Harley does not have any items right now. Meanwhile, Jawhead went in with the tough boots and is going in for the Radiant Armor right away. So I don't think so it's going to be wise for Harley to go in with his, deadly magic on the Jawhead. Over to you, Snack.
Yes, Baras overextended over there. He was punished for that. Meanwhile, good rotation coming in from that Matilda, as well as that. Okay, Vendetta was killed over there by that Change, and Alice diving in, trying to secure a kill on the Xbox. Xbox fairly low, will be taken down, and so is the Jawhead, but he will survive for now. Rayul in a lot of trouble at this point of time. He will survive over there? Apparently he will. Meteor shower was used. Alice is fairly low as well, and Jawhead is there trying to provide support to okay, Alice will use his first kill to escape over there. Rotation coming in from the Yuzhong as well. Meanwhile, on the top side, Harley will secure a kill, and Alice will be taken down by Blurry Face as well in near the turtle pit.
Absolutely. This has been one long T-fight, and it's actually still continuing as Matilda goes for the circling eagle on Jawhead with a beautiful ejector on Harley. Will they manage to secure a kill? That's just one shot away. Yeah, Harley will fall over extensions all over the map.
Totally, I would agree with that. And Change was really good with her skills over there, just kill on that Harley over here. And meanwhile, it seems Rayuga has started the turtle, but there are hosts before bros to contest. And Insanity coming in will secure that turtle beautifully over there. Okay, Xbox caught in a wrong position over there, will be punished, and Barats will get that kill. He is fairly low, but no one to rotate for now.
Absolutely. They got the turtle but lost two people in that skirmish. They did get the mid lane tower out. So I would say that um, it's kind of difficult to figure out which one of those teams won those trade-offs. But meanwhile, in the top side, Yuzhong seems to be in trouble, goes in with the Black Dragon form, will manage to get to safety. But now it might be possible for Chow to get back. Two of the sideliners are actually in the same lane, Smack.
Yes, apparently a long chase coming in from the mid lane to the bot lane by that Barats over there. Meanwhile, in the mid, we see Vendetta diving in to clear the lanes, and Xbox is just waiting over there. Sorry, Joyhead is just waiting over there in the bush for someone to make some mistakes. Scared yet.
Absolutely not. Jawhead going in for the Matilda, zoning her out right now. At this point, we've got 1k goal lead in favor of Rayuga Esports, but we know that Alice gets extremely well. Over to you, Smack, the team fight going on.
Yes, there's no lockup coming in from that Barats, and Lashing Insanity was used by the Xbox. Harley will secure a kill, so will Chow. Okay, Chow will have to fall. That Barats has a lot of damage for time being. Change trying to do her best, giving a lot of damage. Alice is fairly low, but it seems Yuzhong was deep inside and will be punished for that. No support coming in from Rayuga to secure kill on that low Barats, but good strategy to fall back for now because they do have to defend those lanes.
Absolutely. They lost the Yuzhong in that skirmish. 1 for 0 trade. Might as well lose the Xborg in the bot side. Deadly Magic and Barats will finish him off. That's a massive blow.
I couldn't understand what went wrong there. Xbox did have a shield over there. He lost his shield and then he dived inside. And okay, turtle has been secured by the Barats. It seems Hold Before Bros might get that advantage of the turtle hardly trying to dive in on that Jawhead. But Jawhead has a pretty good tanky build for now and won't be taken down.
He's actually going for more magic defense at this point. I think that look at this, the way of the dragon at the top side, though Changra's getting the kill on Benedetta. A good pickoff coming in from their side. Yes, back to my doubt. He is making another magic defense. I feel like Anti-Curious would be a wise choice in this situation, or maybe a dominance ice.
Yes, but at this point of time, it seems he's going for that Athena shield. Maybe because there is the Matilda, there is the Harley, there is the Alice over there. Meteor shower coming in, Matilda fairly low, but she will retreat, however. And yes, as I was saying, so there is the Alice, there is the Harley and Matilda. So maybe because of that, he is going for double magic defense, and maybe in the late game he could make an anti-explosive. We will have to wait and watch for that.
Since he's got the radiant armor already, I feel like he's got enough magic defense because he'll gain that magic damage reduction way too quickly because Harley and Alice or Matilda, they don't need the burst damage at this point because Matilda is going tank. But look at the top side, Joe going in again. The Benedetta will be outplayed. My goodness, Favor coming in to save the life of Benny.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier in the game that you shouldn't underestimate this Vendetta because a massive outplays can be coming from her side. She is a very good side laner, I think.
Absolutely. Now, Changa will be finished off with a Harley in the mid lane. Look at that, Alice jumping in on 3 people right now. That's gonna be 1 kill. Benedetta secures that. There comes in the electro final blow. Jawhead using his flicker to run away, but Matilda is there to block the path. That's gonna be a 3 for 0 trade in the bottom side. Lord open for Hose Before Bros.
Totally, I would agree with that. And that dive in coming in from that Alice, I had warned you about this earlier because once that Alice reaches late game, she is completely unstoppable, and we haven't even crossed the 10-minute marks yet.
Absolutely, she's got the Calamity Reaper, Clock of Destiny, as well as the Winter Transient Ends. They will be playing aggressive, and we knew that Rayuga will scale off starting from that mid game, and that is exactly the situation that's going in for their side right
Yes, Vendetta diving in with her ultimate, but she seems to be caught in the wrong position. Ejector tool couldn't be locked up. Matilda using a circling eagle on that Xbox. She is fairly low as well. Xbox going in with lasting insanity. Shutdown coming in from that Chow over there, and Vendetta was shut down. Detona lockup coming in on that Yuzhong, but it seems he will retreat as well. And Deadly Magic from Harley will make Jawhead fairly low, and Chow getting another kill over there. Harley over here, good diving coming in from that Rayuga. They aren't letting Host Before Bros go, and Alice is there coming to provide support, but she will retreat. I am not sure why. And Circling Eagle coming in once again, lasting insanity as well. Okay, Yushong fairly low. He will be taken down by that Alice, and Rayuga Esports disengaging for now.
The team fight has been so long by this point that we've seen two Detonas welcome already, two lasting insanities in that team fight. And at the end of the day, it was Hose Before Bros getting the win as Ryuga's members had to retreat. But they did get the bot lane tier 1 because of those minions. So at the end of the day, I feel like that, yes, they did pretty well in that team fight though. Meanwhile, Show going in with the Way of the Dragon. Vendetta goes in for the eye for an eye. Perfectly countered.
Yes, the Vendetta pick was actually really good coming in from the side of Host Before Bros, because they knew that Silverhawk is a very devastating Chow player, and one of the heroes that is very mobile and can easily dodge attacks of Chow is Vendetta. So definitely a lovely pick coming in from the side of Host Before Bros. Silverhawk meanwhile trying to go again for that Vendetta over here. Let's see if he can manage to shut her down once again.
Oh,
We have the Dragon coming in. Vendetta is fairly low, and Chow will get that kill over there. Rotation coming in from that Matilda over there, but too late apparently, and Xbox is there to contest that Matilda and make her run for her life. She is fairly low. Xbox might use her lasting insanity over here. Deadly Magic coming in and connecting on that Change, but she will escape. A Denon lockup coming in, but Paras is caught in a very wrong position. He will be shut down. Alice going in with her Blood Ode over there. Insane damage by that Alice. She is fairly low, no mana whatsoever, and Xbox will secure a kill on that Alice as well. Who's Before Bros will have to run for their life. Matilda caught off guard by Ejector Tool coming in by that Jawhead. Matilda will be taken down by that Change, and Rayuga have a good chance at the Lord.
absolutely, but we might possibly see an electro final blow coming in from Vendetta. Yes, she goes for it, going in with the damage, but Lord will be taken down by Xbox. Easy retribution. She has to run away. Joe will have to retreat. He had the Way of the Dragon, but did not want to commit fully on the fear of being caught by Harley. Good decision coming from Silverhawk. They've got the Lord, they've got the priority.
Yes, absolutely. We see a change of tides coming in from the side of Rayuga, and this is one of the reasons they are my personal favorite teams, because they do not give up fairly easily. Even if they have lost all the 3 inhibitors, they will fight till the end of the game.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Not
Denon
sure
lockup coming in
ahead.
once again, and Xbox has been caught over there, as so is Jawhead, but he will retreat for now. Dragon going inside, and Who's Before Bros seem to be retreating for now because they don't want to lose their life. And Chow going in for that Way of the Dragon on the Alice, but Alice will survive that. And good defense coming in from the side of Who's Before Bros up till now. Let's see if they will be taking the slot fairly easily. Matilda going in with a circling eagle.
Oh,
Go ahead.
yes, go on, Smack, go on.
Okay, so Vendetta got a kill, lashing insanity coming on from that Xbox. Alice will secure a kill so well, Harley, and it seems Team Rayuga has only one member left, Chow over there, and he might try to push the bot lane, but good intense counterplay coming in from the side of Host Before Bros. They managed to get the best out of the situation. What do you think, Skediat?
Absolutely, they got a 4-4-0 trade in their favor, and it would have meant the end if not for Silverhawk to actually finish off. But look at that, deleting that Harley right away. Will have to make a run for it, as there's absolutely everyone following him to finish him off. My goodness, no, he's not going to survive that. That's going to be the shutdown. But enough time for his teammates to actually come back and defend those lanes, giving priority to his team in the middle lane. They've got the map open. But
Yes, surely that was actually a very interesting strategy coming in from the side. He decided not to retreat and cut lanes over there, providing some time for his team. But it seems, however, the top lane turret will be taken down by the side of Host Before Bros. and no one is there to protect that turret. But for the time being, what do you think? What strategies should both the team apply? Should Rayuga play defensive or should they go all in aggressive? Because apparently the economy favors the side of host before bros at this point of time.
They don't have a particular answer for this Barats at this point. All they can do is literally play the game of pickoffs. Like they picked off Vendetta in the top side, then they went in for the Barats, and after that they picked off Mathilda, followed by I guess it was a Harley. Alright, it was the Alice. Yes, so that's how they went in that team fight, in which they actually secured the dot. If it's a straight head-on 5v5 fight, they are definitely going to lose that one. But if it's the fight in which they pick off the enemy heroes, they catch them off guard, take them down one by one, that's gonna be the way for Rayuga Esports. While for Team Host Before Bros, it's clear they need to just jump in those 5v5 fights. They need to take that on classic head-on fights. Both these teams have got totally different approach at this point now. Changa using the flicker and the meteor shower in the bot side will deal absolutely no damage to Mathilda. Over to you, Smart.
Yes, Matilda was caught off guard. She will run it. Jawhead coming in from the backside, using his ejector on that Matilda. Chow going in on the back line. He will secure a kill on that Harley. He's trying to retreat over there. Chang is fairly low as well. Dragon coming in and trying to crowd control over there on the side of Host Before Bros. With another ejector coming in. Matilda going in with Sucking Eagle on that Jawhead. Wrong lockup over there, I would say. And Dragon is fairly low at this point of time. Jawhead going in again and doing another ejector over there. And Cho will shut down that Barats over there. Insane gameplay coming in from the Cho. And Vendetta coming in too late to the party. Matilda is fairly low. She's trying to escape Jawhead. And Cho chasing them. Cho will secure another kill. Insane. No, that Jawhead secured a kill, but that Way of the Dragon connected by that Chow would help that Jawhead to secure the kill. And Jawhead looking to pick off that Alice now. Oh my god, scared yet go ahead.
Come on, man. Silver Hawk, the man of this game for sure. Yuzhong gets this Black Dragon form in. Alice and Vendetta at the Lord, but finally Xbox will secure the Lord again, and they're gonna wipe out Team Host Before Bros. They did lose the Yuzhong in the process. Ali came back right on time, but they've got two people down as well. They've got the priority.
Absolutely, and it seems the Lord is charging from the mid lanes. What Rayuga does need to do at this point of time is just clear the lane and push all the minions all at once. And Host Before Bros might have a lot of trouble protecting against this Lord, because this is an enhanced Lord.
I don't think so. They might be actually able to defend it easily, as Cho is still in his base. He did clear the bot lane and then recall back. He had low HP. They might as well try to get the side lane inhibitors, but that seems difficult as well. Mathilda with the circling eagle on that top side, trying to defend against those minions.
Yes, absolutely. But Xbox seems to be diving in. Matilda is fairly low. Vendetta will go there. Detron lockup coming in on that. Okay, Jawhead was caught he's in a very low. He will flicker out of that gank, and Chang'e will have to fall for now with that damage coming in from that Vendetta. Silverhawk very sneakily taking one tower, pushing the minions, but no turret could be gained out of there. But on the top side, however, we see Rayuga got the top inhibitor as well as the mid inhibitor. Now it's just about the micro plays, which, like just in the previous gang, how Rayuga Esports just took them out one by one. First was the Harley to be taken out. If that happens once again, I think Rayuga can just take this game home tonight. But let's see which team comes up with better micro plays and good strategies to defeat the other one.
Absolutely. You know, man, I'm kind of surprised that Alice still does not have the blue buff, you know. I feel like that she should be having the blue buff of her team at least by now.
Yes, because that Baraj did invade the jungle on the side of Rayuga, and he secured the blue buff of their side. Meanwhile, it seems Xbog is trying to... okay, Suckling Eel coming in on that Xbog, and he is fairly low. He is caught over there, but Rayuga will disengage because Xbog is fairly low. And Jawhead trying to use his ejector on whoever possibly can be locked on. Matilda is very close to Jawhead right now. Jawhead. Okay, Chow will secure a kill over there. I couldn't witness that, but it seems Matilda will be caught off guard once again, and she will be taken down by that dragon over there. And now the dragon is going for that Barrage. Alice will be taken down by Silverhawk once again. She was caught in a very wrong position between four people, and okay, Vendetta dives in with her ultimate. She was thrown by that ejector. She is trying to escape, doing a lot of damage to the Rayuga Esports, and Xbox will respawn. He had that immortality. Vendetta going in. Chow going unstoppable and securing a kill on that Bharat as well as that Vendetta. Insane gameplay coming in from that Chow. Oh my god. Rayuga will take this game home tonight because those before bros have considered defeat. That was just respect coming in from that Chow. Insane respect coming in from who's before bros to that Chow.
My goodness, he got the Harley down again. You know, all those fights, the last two fights, those before bros, they lost it in the same way. Harley being caught by Cho and then Cho headlocking in the Barats, ejecting him towards his team. They follow the same two ways to get them off one by one. Awesome game coming in from Team Rayuga Esports. The way they actually denied the winter truncheon of Alice in that last fight, that was where Team Hose Before Bros actually lost it, because Jawhead came up with the ejector, threw Alice to in the air, and followed by the chain CC, the knocker coming in by the Jeet Kundo of Silverhawk. That was the reason why Alice could not use the winter truncheon and was finished off, which was apparently followed by Benedetta and Barats being taken down one by one by the members of Rayuga. They did try to clear in the mid lane minions. They tried their level best to finish them off. They could not let them reach the base, buy time for their team as much as possible. But that could not happen. Awesome game one coming in from both these teams back.
Surely, guys, and if you enjoyed this game just like I and Scared over here did, do not forget to spam those hearts in the live comments and like the stream if you haven't done yet. Do consider subscribing to the channel. This is me, Godsmack, your caster for the evening, signing off for now, along with my co-caster. Okay, Scadiet, I was expecting you to say your name. No issues over there. Along with my co-caster Scadiet, and we will get back to you guys soon with another exciting game between the Host Before Bros and the Rayuga Esports for the game number 2 of the semi-finals. Goodbye.
Hey everyone, welcome back. You are watching Monthly Playoffs Season 2 presented to you by Colt Esports, sponsored by FS Portal, supported by Missy Jenny. It's the last semi-finals, guys. We will figure out who will be our finalists most probably after this match, or we might possibly see the game number 3 between these two teams. It's gonna be between Rayuga on the blue side taking on Hose Before Bros on the red side. Rayuga currently leading 1-0 as they won the previous match. Now you're gonna spectate this match with me, Scared Yet, and my
Your team is
co-casters,
picking.
Jinx and Godsmack. How are you doing, guys?
Jinx, you can go ahead. I was casting the previous match, so guys know that I'm doing really great tonight.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it up from here. So, hi guys, this is Jinx. I'm with my own reverse harem here. Smack joining us too because he just could not stop because the last match was just amazing to watch. Right, Host Before Bros actually did an amazing job at defending, and they played very, very well. Maybe a bit of a miss happening towards the ending. Wouldn't you say, Smack? You did cast for that, so just tell us where you think they went wrong.
Yes, absolutely. The last two gangs of the game were completely tide changing for the side of Wolves Before Bros because they had that early game aggression and they had that early game
Your
dominance.
team is
However, in
picking.
the late game, just a few bad gangs and the tide completely changed in the favor of the Rayuga Esports. And Skadiad, as you mentioned, that this might be the last game, but I would totally disagree with that because in the previous game, the host Before Bros did absolutely
team is
fine, and
banning.
I think they could give Rayuga that chase for becoming the finalist. We will have to wait and watch for that. Meanwhile, jumping to the drafts, we haven't spoken about the drafts. Jinx, could you just brief about the drafts?
Yeah, but before that, Smack, you were saying that we might see a third match, but don't worry, I'm here. I'm going to jinx it for you guys so
Your
we see
team
that
is
third match
banning.
coming in. But we're going to be jumping in the draft there. Lunox, Phobius ban coming in, as well as a Paquito, Barat, a Kufra tank ban, as well as a
Your
Change.
team is
That Change
picking.
actually did, sustain the team fights for a lot longer. She's very good at clearing lanes. So I think a pretty good ban coming in there. Maybe if they did not have that Changi, they might have been able to end the game, right? But that show is still open. Silverhawks show is just something to be feared, I would say. But last match, what I noticed was even Vendetta did extremely well from the side of host before Bros. What do you guys think?
Your team is picking.
I
Will you
would
take this one?
definitely agree. Wait, you guys were having conversation. I was like, all right, let's go, let's enjoy it, let's
It
give a
was
rest to our throat.
relaxing.
But all right, so yeah, Yuzhong being denied in this match by Host Before Bros, and just because of that, Zans has to go in on that Martis. We might possibly see the Silverhawk show again. It is open, and they would want to go in with full force. Blurryface locking in the Tigreal this time. Denied picks coming in from Host
Your
Before
team
Bros,
is
and
picking.
we'll have to see. I feel like Host Before Bros, they've got a better draft in this situation as well. Xbox as the hyper. It's gonna be same for Rayuga. What do you guys think? What's gonna be the last pick? I feel like Analysis again.
I think they might be going for a tank pick or coming in because Jawhead would do very well off lane against a Cho right now. Look at that. Popol getting. Popol, do you guys think we're going to see a Popol tank? Hopefully, he's an off lane Popol.
It's an off lane. That's what I feel. Smack. What do you think?
Absolutely, because with the recent patch, they have changed the mechanics of Popol and Koopa, and he isn't doing as well as a tank as he can do as a side laner or a pure damage build hero. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that Popol and Koopa going with a marksman build.
So it is a side lane Popol. Guys, without any explanations, just place your bets, quick bets.
Okay,
Jinx.
so yeah, go ahead, Jinx.
You know what? I actually don't want to place my bet because I feel like I'm like bad luck. But since we want to see a third match, I'm gonna go with Rayuga. Hopefully, like they don't blame me after if they lose.
All right, Smack, quick guess.
Okay, I am the good luck one over here, and I think Rayuga will take this one home tonight, and they will be the finalist for the second finalist for the season.
No, no, our bad
Let's
luck and good
see.
luck will cancel each other out. So, Skedget, you're going to have to pick a team now.
All right, I will pick the team as we are already in the land of dawn. It's gonna be Rayuga this time on the blue, taking on Horse Before Bros on the red side. Let's see who gets this game number 2. Will it be Rayuga taking the clean sweep 2-0, or Horse Before Bros will force a game number 3? I would go with Horse Before Bros in this game. I personally feel like they've got a better draft now. Looking over, Little Wanderer secured by Tyrion easily again. They've got the priorities over the neutral objectives. What about the early, mid, and late game, guys? What do you think?
For the time being, I think the Silverhawk is getting in a lot of trouble with that Popol and Koopa because I think Popol and Koopa is one of the most versatile heroes. He can be troublesome for most of the side laners, and he is showing his potential, giving a lot of trouble to that Chow at this point of time. Jinx, what do you think?
Yeah, I was actually going to say the same thing that you were because I could see Cho getting very, very low on bottom lane. Looks like he was having a bit of trouble against that dog. But other than that, we're going to see a total up in top side while a bit of skirmish coming in from the bottom.
Shit. The way you said he's having trouble against that dog. Damn.
Okay, meanwhile, first blood being secured by the Silverhawk over there. He is fairly low on HP, but that Tigreal going with his secret hammer and saving his teammates over there.
My goodness.
Oh my god, look at that umbrella coming in from the Kagura, securing the kill on Silverhawk. Insane gameplay coming in from Host Before Bros.
Flame shot. That's flame shot.
Oh, sorry.
If Kagura's umbrella was that long, I think she would have no problem in team fights at all.
Absolutely. And at the top side, that's gonna be Yuzhong getting a shutdown on Zans. They've got the priority in the turtle lane now. That they will secure it very easily. But Jawhead might be caught off position. There comes in the blasting insanity from Xbox. But the flicker coming right on time, and the Kagura Yin Yang overturn, taking him down. We know as this match will go into the late game, Horse Before Bros will get very strong. Kagura, very good scaling hero. Roger, very good scaling hero. And they've got the purple for the late game insurance as well, guys.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. But one thing, that amazing flicker, right? He just was waiting for Xbox to use his ultimate there. And then he flickered out right on spot. So good thinking by Jawhead back there. But you were saying Kagura is going to be scaling up, but so is Sicilian. He's getting all those stacks in mid lane. And if he starts building a bit of tankiness, then he's going to be hard to kill. Kagura is going to need to have a lot of support coming in.
Absolutely. Okay, there comes the skirmish. Jawhead with his unstoppable force does not have the ejectory. Oh, flame shot. Almost making it till Tigreal, and Roger, though, will for sure reach him. Double kill coming in from Xbox, losing his Paraga armor for now. Will try his level best to zone everyone out. Martis cannot get in the decimation kill, so that skill will not be resetted. Meanwhile, Cho trying to get in the bottom wave, pushing in to take the pressure off of his teammates. Smack.
Absolutely, and once again we can see over here that Horse Before Bros are showing the dominance in the early game, diving in and clearing the jungle off the side of Rayuga. Kagura going in with a killing spree with that Union overturn, and she will secure. Meanwhile, Implosion has been locked on by that Tigreal, but Ejector going and throwing the Tigreal out. Wow.
Absolutely. We might possibly see the Lycan bounce. No, we're not gonna see that Xbox being caught again. So this time, Xbox jungle strategy is not working pretty good for their side. They did stop the snowball of Horse Before Bros in the previous match, but that does not seem to be happening right now. So deny picks actually making a lot of effect in this game. Meanwhile, bottom side, Silverhawk might actually be ganked. If Popol decides to go in for the bite and Koopa, alright, we will go for it. There's no Shunpo available. Jawhead with the ejector. No, that's gonna be denied. Oh, flicker ejector coming in with the unstoppable force. So going in with his own flicker. What an action in that bottom side, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Cho escaped that, but Yuzong definitely did not escape that top lane skirmish, and I feel like Horse Before Bros is going to be getting another turtle right now because Cecilion and Martis are busy pushing that top lane turret, so we might see a bit of an exchange coming in here. But what amazing dodge by Cho there.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Yuzhong finally getting the return kill on Tigreal in the top side. Kagura for the help as well. Turtle secured again by Hose before Rose. There comes in the ejector on Sicilian. No flicker of it. Alright, he had the flicker, but Kagura goes in with her umbrella. She needs just one more thing. Meanwhile, Martis goes in with the decimation. Kagura, okay, she's waiting in that bush. Uses the rash umbrella. He gets Martis, gets the decimation in, but will be finished off. Killing spree coming up for Roger. That was fun to see.
Yeah, Martis was stuck between the umbrella and Kagura, the smack. He was just like, where do I go?
Totally, that Kagura was just trolling him over there, and she was just waiting for him to like just come at this side, and then she would just use a second skill to escape. And absolutely, that's what she did, and escape with fairly low amount of HP over there. Meanwhile, Martis was also killed, so bad day for Martis, unfortunately.
Martis was literally like, इधर चला मैं उधर चला जाने का मैं किधर चला. And then अरे मर गया. Alright. Thank you for making me feel like that was the lamest joke ever. But Sicilian being picked off in the bottom side, Martis is left alone to defend the lane. Good ejectors coming in from the jawhead.
Yeah, Sicilian is gonna have to play very, very safe. Maybe stick with his tank a bit because Tigran is gonna do a good job protecting him. Meanwhile, we see Hose before Bros actually doing a very, very good job right now, right? They are winning those team fights, but sadly they're not able to push those turrets in because Rayuga is definitely doing an amazing job defending those turrets back to back because they not even let a single turret go down right now.
Oh, Silverhawk playing the dodge game in the top side smack. Did you see?
Yes, absolutely. But meanwhile, I was busy looking at the bot side because it seems that there might be an ambush coming over on that Martis. Jawhead diving in, trying to secure that ejector, but no, that ejector was used on a creep over there.
I really feel like I'm really bad luck because I was just talking about how they haven't let a single inhibitor go down and they just lost one at that point.
No, Zing.
Yes, implosion coming in by the Tigreal, and Jawhead will be taken inside with a secret hammer. He is fairly low. Kagura going in with a Gigiano button, and she will go unstoppable with that kill on Tigreal. Meanwhile, Yuzhong is in a lot of trouble. He will be securing that kill. Sorry, Xbox will be securing that kill, and Yuzhong will be taken down by that Martis as well. And retreat coming in from the side of O's before Bros for now.
Mortal coils, stopping Yuzhong, preventing him from going out of that turret. So he had to take that continuous tower damage and apparently was finished off by the decimation rings.
Yeah, even Yuzhong, right? He was just stuck in that turret as well. Third turtle is up.
I was talking about Yuzhong.
Okay, whatever.
He was the only one stuck in that tower.
No, because even Martis actually got stuck, right? Popo's trap was there and he could not really engage. He had to wait for that 1 second there. But Host before Rose has pushed down 2 turrets after I said that they have gotten no turrets. I think if you guys want to win the tournament, just have me on the casting and I'll support the opposite caster. Maybe I'll take a payment for that too because I think it's working.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, it seems Roger will be caught off guard. Way of the Dragon coming in on that Roger. Jawhead trying to dive inside to secure that ejector. He will secure the ejector on the Rayul. And oh my god, that's how secures the kill over there. So will the Yuzhong do the collateral over there. And good disengage coming in from Blurry Face as well as Silverhawk. Xbox going in with the lasting insanity, trying to do as much damage as possible. Yuzhong is caught off guard. He will be taken down by the Xbox. He is just waiting for the mistake to come by that Poplar and Koopa over there. But Poplar and Koopa, good rotation. However, Silverhawk has that better rotation over there. And he will secure a kill. And Jawhead had to recall back because he wanted to save his life.
Absolutely. Though you, I guess, missed the thing that Blurry Face getting in that 2-man implosion at the clutch, getting the trade-off in favor of his teammate near the tier 2 of the top side. That was just insane. Using the conceal, not let enemy have any information of where you are, going in with the implosion. Just insane. Awesome play coming in by Blurryface, saving the fight in the top side. Followed by Xbox going in with his fire missiles, taking them down. They did secure the Lord. That's going to be coming in for their side. Now that's exactly what happened in game number one. They were losing all throughout the match. While they did manage to secure the Lord and actually take the game after that. No, you cannot do that! What an implosion! Followed by the damage from his teammates, Jinx.
Yeah, but a team fight is going on. Smack, do you want to take over?
Yes, Rugisha was caught off guard and Matis will secure a kill on that Cooper. Cooper Dragon doing a lot of damage and he will secure that kill on Sicilian as well. For the time being, it seems disengage should be coming in from the side of Rayuga, but they seem to be clearing the main lane as Lord has charge on the top side.
Yeah, good time to disengage here, right? But they're going to lose a lot of turrets because of the just one implosion by Tigreal. You know, the worst part of playing Kagura against the Tigreal is when you don't have your umbrella and then he just sneakily gets onto you like this Tigreal did, right? He's definitely doing a lot of change up because Rayuga was losing out a bit and then he has done two amazing ultimates in this tournament not tournament, match where, you know, he just completely gave that advantage to his team.
Yes, I would agree with that totally because he is the blurry face. You can deny his Jawhead, you can deny his Kufra, but amazing skills and amazing support coming in from that blurry face because he's, according to me, he is one of the best tanks in the tournament.
Totally
I would
right.
definitely agree.
Yeah, and you know, maybe if we just see one more implosions coming in from him, maybe he might just carry his game to victory right now because he's doing an amazing job as a tank. And Sicilian is definitely getting a lot of stacks in. And look at that host before Bros, they have lost their inhibitors and they're definitely on the back end right now. They need to defend their lanes because Rayuga has completely taken advantage over the whole map.
Yes, and they are waiting near the Lord Pit for an ambush to fall in. With Tigreal going in with a secret hammer, Joy is caught off guard. An implosion coming in for the Tigreal. Joy is stunned over there. He will manage to flicker out over there. Dragon going in, however, I don't know if they'll manage to survive that. Jawhead going in with his ultimate on that. Okay, Sicilian will secure a kill over there. So will Roger do. Collateral taking down that Chow and Tigreal doing a lot of protection for his team, but he will have to fall. Insane ganking action coming in from the side of Host before Bros, and they totally took this one.
You know, Tigreal is okay. Scared.
Okay, scared.
Go on, I'm listening. Go on.
Okay, Jinx, go ahead.
I was gonna talk about Tigreal, right? He definitely saved his teammates there. With his second skill, he protected Sicilian so well. Like he's so daddy right now in this match.
Totally, I would agree with that. He is just saving his baby.
Especially with that skin, no?
Yeah.
So, sugar daddy skin.
Sugar daddy.
I guess you're missing Razin right now.
No, I have this Tigreal to, protect his team for him. And he's doing amazingly well. Even though he lost his life there, he definitely supported his team a lot. And second Lord is going to be coming up right about now. And then, probably whoever gets this Lord is going to get the biggest advantage in the game. It just might be a turning point here.
Possibly, Tigreal. They're actually going in for the Jawhead. No, he's taking in a lot of folks through Tigreal towards his team. That was basically the last thing you want as a Jawhead, throwing Tigreal towards your own teammates.
Definitely. They might just get this Lord as well. I don't think anyone has that, sustain in the team fights right now to actually support them with the Lord. Maybe Yuzong, but I think they're going to be giving this away for free because it's a lot of damage that they need to sustain if they want to take a team fight.
Yes, totally, I would agree with that. And at this point of time, it was apparently fairly clear that Rayuga might secure that Lord, and it wasn't a risk worth taking because if they would have dived inside to secure that Lord, maybe they would have lost one member or two member at the minimum cost, and then it would have been a very tough defense for them. So a good strategy coming in, waiting for that Lord to charge in and then defending.
Absolutely. Now, waves will be managed perfectly by Rayuga Esports. They're looking in to take down the top tier 2 and the mid inhibitor as well. Jawhead, he needs to play a little safe. He was caught off position in the
Red team
previous
turret
fight.
has been
They
destroyed.
don't want the similar thing to be happening right now.
Yes, meanwhile, the bot lane turret number 3 has is very low and will
Red
be
team
secured
base
by that
turret has
minion over
been
there.
destroyed.
Mid lane turret is very low as well. Kagura trying to save the turret and she will manage to save the turret over there.
Ryu are not gonna go in and force any more fights right now. They're just gonna play it safe. They got one inhibitor tower. They're just gonna take all that jungle, gonna retreat right now, and probably be looking in to freeze those lanes, Jinx.
Yeah, it just sort of seems like a replay of the first match because I think Ryuga was at the exact same point. Hopefully, host before bros don't make the same mistake twice, right? You do not want to get caught off one by one in team fights. Don't start the team fight unless you know your teammates are behind you, and that's what you need to watch out for. Otherwise, I think they do have that damage. If Jawhead, manages to maybe throw the Cecilion into his team, he might do extremely well. Hopefully, he does not throw this Tigreal.
Yes, that would be very devastating for the side of Hose before Bros. But meanwhile, if talking about Sicilion, I think he's playing fairly safe and it's very difficult for Johet to secure an ejector on the Sicilion. Meanwhile, Xbox diving inside and Blurryface going in with that conceal over there.
Red
He
team
will.
hero
Okay,
has
Chow
been
securing a
slain.
kill on that Kakura on the backside. And Matish diving in with his second skill. Dragon is trying to retreat over the implosion coming in. Gate implosion once again. And Secret Hammer securing two people over there. And
Red team hero
double
has
kill
been
for
slain.
Chow, it seems apparently.
Jawhead running away. This is gonna leave him alone for now. Mid lane tower will be broken. That is for sure. Roger and Purple
Red
will
team
have
base
to
turret has been
stay
destroyed.
safe. My goodness, look at the damage of Sicilian right now. They're actually forcing the game. Minion are still there. Marcus going in for the base. Will secure the game. Rayuga Esports. What a way to get the game number 2
Victory.
and the ticket to the finals.
Totally, I would agree with that, Scadia. That was some intense action coming in from both the teams, but those implosions by the Tigreal, they just blew off my mind for now. I have no words. Jinx, what do you think? Like, you voted for Rayuga Esports and you thought you're the bad luck, but apparently my good luck
Yeah,
is.
maybe. Maybe I should change my name or something. Apparently, I didn't jinx this enough, but I don't know why this Tigreal got silver because he definitely did those gameplays. I mean, he set up all the team fights for his team, and definitely that's where they started getting that advantage, right? What do you guys think of this Popo pick? Because I don't think it was that impactful in this game. I would say I would even use on Kagura and Roger did do very well, but towards mid to late game, right, they start slacking off, and that's what you should not be doing against a team like Rayuga.
Feel like
Idiot.
Popol was not as present as we expected him to be. Plus, they could not actually target that Sicilian between those 3 to 4 people properly. That was the thing because of which Host Before Bros actually threw away the match. Mac, what do you think?
Absolutely, I would agree with both of you. But apparently, I think that Popul and Koopa was doing fairly good in the early game. But late game, because his team was lacking at each and every gang, he couldn't show himself as well. But definitely, if it would have been like if Who's Before Bros would have continued their domination just as they did in the earlier game, that Popul and Koopa could have shined.
Possibly, but all right, guys, that's gonna be it for the semi-finals. We've got the 2 finalists. It's gonna be Saapdragons taking on Rayuga Esports. So make sure and stay tuned to watch that insane finals. Will Saapdragon claim their second monthly playoffs win? Or will Rayuga Esports be able to take their revenge on Saapdragons and grab their first playoffs title? We will figure all of that out. And remember, guys, we've got the third place match as well. It's gonna be between team Not Your Haters and team Host Before Bros. As well as, don't forget that we got the members only match. So make sure get that membership on YouTube as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join in our Discord server, Colt Esports. You'll get the subscriber special role and you'll be getting all the updates 24 hours before anyone else. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, guys. We need your support at the end of the day. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Me, Jinx, and Godsmack will be signing off for now. Have a good night.
Adios.